Y'all, yeah, baby, yeah. What's going down, y'all? Tap that screen. What's happening, y'all? I feel so good tonight. Woo! Just gonna let y'all load up. I love y'all. You don't know what this night means to me. I died 4 in the morning, y'all. Y'all don't even know what's happening. They say they gonna put me to sleep. And y'all didn't even know I was sick all this time. Woo, do I got a testimony tonight? I got a testimony tonight. So I'm gonna ask you to go ahead and tap the screen and share this, because I think y'all all know what's happening here. If you living and you healthy, you better thank God. Woo! Because it ain't nothing like fighting cancer. Woo! Or knowing what's wrong with you. You just don't understand what people are going through. So sometimes, when you are healthy, it's important to thank God. So I got a story to tell. And I'm on 50 about it. Ooh, how y'all doing? Ooh, I was supposed to be a fairy tale princess. I was gonna put the dress on for y'all, because I ain't never got a chance to wear that dress. Y'all see that dress in the back? Y'all see that, don't you? Y'all see this crown, don't you? Woo! How many of y'all been following me and knew in 2016 I was supposed to have a fairy tale wedding? Here we go. Y'all ain't ready. Don't think y'all ready. Woo, hey Kimberly, hey Mahogany, how y'all doing? Hey Jerry, how y'all doing? Yeah, Miss Mikko is crazy, baby. But see, I'm so real. I've gotten so many inboxes, y'all. And so many people have inboxed me and said, what's going on, Miss Mikko? How you doing? Weren't you following Dr. Juanita Bynum? What's going on? Oh, Crown Fair. They said, what's going on with your marriage? Didn't you get married? A lot of people said, hello? My own friends looked at me and said, I'm waiting. When is that invite gonna happen? A lot of y'all don't know I lost good friends behind this situation. And I'm tired. So tonight, this morning, I go to surgery. And a lot of y'all don't know what's been going on. But I just want to first thank my friends, because ever since this situation has happened to me, I haven't been able to hold a job. And it's because of my friends. They kept my lights and my gas on, man. And it's because of my friends. You understand me? Y'all don't understand how God works in your life when he knows things are wrong. Because I wasn't able to do a lot of things, and a lot of y'all did not have a clue, and you did not even know. So let me go ahead and spill the tea. Can y'all see me? Tap the screen. Hey, Mahogany, I like y'all. A lot of people say it's frozen, but I want to make sure y'all got me. Hey, I love you too. Okay. I'm a Becky. Said I can't fit. Rochelle, can you hear me? I can hear you. I see everybody else can hear me. Thank you. Ain't no congratulations, y'all. I know a lot. Christy, can you hear me? Shannon, can you hear me? I just want to double check, because when I go, I go. Y'all can hear me? Hey, Nancy, how you doing? Can you hear me? Woo, Sylvia, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Shannon talking about frozen. Can y'all hear me? Ooh, you know how this gonna work. Ooh, can y'all hear me? Shirley, what's going on? Can y'all hear me? Ooh, y'all see that dress in the back, can't you? Althea talking about saying, yes, I can hear you. I'm a little question about that. Honey Bunny, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, can you hear me? 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 All right, Kim, I'm good. Thank you. So if y'all been following me, it all happened. And it was everybody in the viral inbox, and a lot of people been inboxing me and says, oh my God, Miss Mikko, you got hacked. That's when it happened. And when I got hacked, a lot of you guys don't know that a lot of things was happening to my life. My 2016 car was totaled. I had a situation with my daughter. Everything in my life was just crashing. And I was praying to God. And I asked God to, really help me in this situation. So in this, and I know a lot of you are going to feel some type of way. So I've been very, very skeptical about sharing my story. But I get in so many inboxes about my private life. I can't help, because one thing I do on my channel is keep it real. And I'm just going to keep it real. So a lot of you guys have followed me. A lot of you guys have been following me because in the summer, I thought I had a calling, and I was in sync with a certain person online. Now, I've talked to my attorney and everything because facts are facts right now. And I just really want to share my experience with you. Okay? Tap the screen if you guys want me to share my experience with you, because I don't want to offend anybody. I want to enlighten you and let you know what's going on here. Because a lot of you guys don't know. You kind of been getting the clues, but you don't know. Okay, she said, but popped in to say hello. Nicole, I can't see you. You always keeping it real. Tamika, you can see me? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Trish, okay, y'all can see me. Okay, y'all can see me. A lot of y'all can. Okay, just play it back. But October in 2016, I went to Dr. Juanita Bynum's conference. And I was talking to Dr. Juanita at this time. And she came in my life and she helped me in a certain time period of my life. And I thought that she was sent from God. And I was questioning. You know, I'm from the hood. And so when somebody of that prestige comes into your life, you like, how could somebody this powerful pick little old me from the hood? Because I just really thought that this was of God. Okay. And I listened to this woman because I'm from the hood, and I pretty much don't get too many answers from God. And our number one question is, how do I get my prayers answered, and what's going on with me? So I had the privilege of talking to this woman, and some of you guys saw it. And I embraced this moment because I've never been in ministry, and I'm not a pastor, and I'm not a prophet, but to be around someone that is so powerful, I thought it was a blessing. Okay? So when I went to the conference, I don't know if a lot of you guys can remember this, I went to her conference of Bring Back the Glory. And at this conference, a lot of things was revealed to me, and I thought that this was of God. I don't know, Pierre. Do I need to start this? Okay, Tamika can hear it. Can y'all hear it? Cassandra, can y'all hear it? Okay, TK. And out of the blue, y'all, a man walked up to me. He says to me, God told me to marry you. He said, Satan is trying to kill you. I was like, wow. You know, I seen a lot of things. But I was like, wow. Now, you know, I'm broke now. They done hacked my accounts, and I don't have a car, and strange things is going on in my house, and now all of a sudden, Dr. Juanita Bynum is calling for me and saying, I'm here to help you, and I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. Now I'm from the hood, y'all. I said, wow. Well, you know, me and this brother talked all night. And so at this point in my life, I ain't had nothing to lose, y'all. When I say nothing to lose, like nothing to lose. She said, I want to marry you. Hey, at this point, if you from the hood and you from Chicago, Miss Mikko was trying to get up out of there. It was like, you know what? I done loved all the wrong fools. I done loved all the people I thought that was for me. Maybe this is from God. And if y'all remember, I came on live and I told y'all about that. Do y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Oh, yeah, it happened so fast. I started saying, Ultimate Love Story 2016. I said, you're not going to want to miss this, okay? So come to find out, the young man that I was in tune with this night at this conference happens to be Dr. Juanita Bynum's cousin. Watch it. Y'all ain't hear me, though. Y'all not hearing me, though. Y'all not hearing me, though. So I said, what? I said, you're her cousin? Yeah, he told me, yeah, I'm her bodyguard, and I protect her from state to state. And I'm like, wow, what? This got to be God. I'm going crazy. Y'all know I was going crazy. Half my friends said, I was sitting back watching, Mikko, but I didn't want to say nothing. I didn't want to ruin your happiness because you look so happy. I was lost in the sauce, and nobody saved me. I was just out there. So I'm going to praise Jesus. Do what you gotta do. Bring back the glory. Yeah, I said it. And see, I'm at the point right now, I'm ready to say it, and I'm ready for anybody that's ready to come for me, baby, because you ain't ready for this. Woo, y'all ain't ready. I ain't done. So next thing I know, we at breakfast in Louisiana. And people tell me, oh, This is of God. So many people that was in her family were prophets and prophetess, and they told me, hey, this is of God. This is what you need to do. And y'all saw me. I said, deuces, Chicago. Now, imagine I had a partnership with a school. I had a guy, and at this time, my patience was running short because I had an answer. I thought I had a man of God. I had a woman that was going to teach me how to be right. And I just knew this was my answer. So I told all y'all, see you later. I'm going to Colorado. Y'all saw me. Deuces, I'm out of here. Because who don't want to leave Chicago? Y'all ain't hear me. Y'all ain't hear me. Okay? Woo! So, I go to Colorado, and the first moment I sat in the house that I go to, I couldn't move. I was sitting in the chair. I started crying. I said something in my spirit was telling me something ain't right. But by this time when I got to Colorado, I had already been married. Because they told me it's important to have the small wedding first, and you're going to have the big wedding December the 18th. Okay? So you see this, y'all. Y'all see the wedding dress? You see the tiara? That's the thing I did not wear. We were supposed to plan for a wedding. And that was the only way I could see that this man I knew nothing about to be introduced to my children. I said, we're going to have a formal introduction. And this is what it was. So we get to Colorado, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on, and I'm away from my children for Thanksgiving, and I think a lot of you guys saw it, and in my spirit, something just wasn't right. Well, I started to find out more about the husband I already had married when everybody that was around me told me that David was a royal king of the Bynum family, and he's to be respected, and I'm not to go against Dr. Juanita Bynum, and I'm supposed to stay in my place. So I'm I'm confused. Because see, I'm already delirious. So this is the subject here. When you're in a messed up situation, you make messed up decisions. And I was in a messed up situation, and I made a messed up decision. I was delirious. Because you know how this go, women. We check these brothers out. We do the credit check. We trying to figure out if you're gonna be the right one or not. I wasn't even going for that. I was just going off of the woman of God and what people had told me that God said. God told me to tell you this. God said this. God said that. And I'm going through this. Y'all ain't hearing me. You ain't hearing me. You're not hearing me. So I'm sitting up here, I married this man. So I get back to Colorado, I found out this man got 5 kids and he ain't paid child support. Hold up. I am an advocate about a man paying child support. What I look like marrying a man? Hey, everybody know on Facebook, I've been engaged 10 times. How many rings I got? Y'all know this. Go down my timeline. I refuse to marry somebody that's not a responsible man. But it was told to me through the Bynum family that David was royal. But he's sitting in there and he ain't paid his child support. And so I started picking up clues because we went to go get his kids, and the baby mom, the ex-wife, he was already married. The ex-wife was angry as hell. I said, why is your wife so angry? I'm dumb as hell, y'all. Like, dumb. Like, oh my God. I'm on Facebook telling her, bring back the glory. And da-da-da-da-da. I'm going nuts. Don't not hear me. So I'm sitting here and I'm saying, David, what's going on? Now, my husband, now he don't have no money in the bank account. I'm like, wait a minute, we supposed to move to Colorado? It was told to my husband. It was told to me. It was told to my mother. It was told to my father that we were going to Colorado, new house, new crib. I got you. Mind you, when I got up with Dr. Juanita Bynum, she didn't have too many followers, but I'm with her. I'm rolling with the gusto. And I thought this was of God. I thought this was of God. He ain't got nothing. So I said, okay. I'm still trying to pray. So, you know, I'm going with the flow because it's my mistake. I married him, and I'm praying, and I'm fasting, and I'm hoping and praying because, like Dr. Juanita Bynum told me, I need to fast because I got a wedding to pay for. And if I want this wedding to happen, now mind you, we already bought the wedding dress. Then they already sent me to the venue. I already picked out the steak and lobster. I got all this lined up, y'all. When I'm telling you I ain't lying. I got it all in text. I got it everything. It's just a reason why I'm bringing it out today. We did all that. All my homies on my Facebook page went with me to pick out the venue. All this is going. I leave my kids, and now all of a sudden, all of this happens. So we go to New York, y'all. And I met a couple of people that was from New York. And again, I don't know how to explain it, but I was very meek with the lady, and I was very meek with what was going on. And all of a sudden, I could just get to this part. It was December the 14th, and I questioned our sister, what about my wedding? And from that point, me and Dr. B didn't get along. And at that point, because I capitalized to her and I told her, I said, what about my wedding? Me and her didn't agree. Like, we didn't agree. We didn't agree. She called for me to go to the house, and my husband was sitting on the couch and he was crying. And I said, what's going on? So to make a long story short, I guess I came out my body because I felt as though I was being used by some point, and at the same time I wasn't being heard. So me and her didn't agree at this time. So she told me to get out her house for 3.5 hours. I stood outside the house like a dog for 3.5 hours. Y'all don't have a clue of what's going on here. You don't have a clue. Because I capitalized my letters in a text message to tell her I want to know about my wedding. So there was no wedding. So long story short, I came back to Colorado, and I guess she felt as though I was ungrateful for some of the things that she has done for me in my life. And she spewed out her anger because she felt as though I disrespected her, which I didn't. I just wanted to know about my wedding. And at this point, everything was all good a week ago with Miss Mikko. But now, because I questioned this wedding I was supposed to have, you see it? You see it? I didn't get a chance to wear it. We had a small wedding, and we were supposed to have a bigger wedding. I don't know who was supposed to. You knew I was broke. I had got hacked. I don't understand it. So it all got twisted around to say that I didn't know what I was talking about. So then I was forced to come back with my husband. And my husband came back. And this is where the tea gets really hot, y'all. He came from Colorado and he came here, which he's from here. And the first thing I said to him, I said, brother, I didn't anticipate on getting married and coming back to my condo. I anticipated of getting married and having a house and a white picket fence. I could do this by myself. And so I told him, I said, in order for us to survive, the mortgage is $1,400 around here. We're going to need a job, son. So from that point, we didn't agree because he felt as though writing a resume was wrong or getting a job was wrong. And in my point in my life, I didn't feel like I had the duty to take care of a man because this is not what I signed up for. I'm confused. So lo and behold, we get into it because I guess I'm too aggressive and I meant what I said. And I said, hey, in order for this to work, we both gonna have to work. And this is what's gonna have to be. Okay, despite everything that happened to us, despite the wedding and everything, brother, if we are married, it's important for us to be as one and take care of our business, despite whatever goes on. Well, guess what happened, y'all? Well, somebody was inboxing somebody, and somebody sent for somebody, and I ain't seen my husband since January 29th. How about that? Y'all thought I had a husband? Y'all thought this was real? Oh no. Oh, okay, and then to back it up, let me tell you something else. Somebody told me that if I was to tell y'all the story, that they wished death on me. They told me I was going to be hurt. They told me that I didn't know who I was messing with. I wasn't going to move when I wake up. No, this is real. No, this is real. Like, I text messages all. They told me this is real. They said, you don't know who you're messing with. You're not going to be able to walk and all this other jazz. And I didn't understand none of that. So I turned around January the 12th and found out I was sick. Had a scare cancer. So I'm sitting up here going back and forth to the hospital. Found out I got a big cyst in my body that could have been super cancerous. And I had to go through all these treatments and everything else to get found out, to get clear. So I can go to the hospital tomorrow, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to be on the surgery table. And this is why I'm telling this story tonight. Because I want you to understand something. When you follow God, it's important for you to read your Bible. I don't wish no harm on nobody. And I'm not speaking no ill facts. And I'm not just saying this to say this. I'm telling you my story. And I want to get done with this story. And when I wake up from being dead off that hospital table in the morning, from somebody wishing death on me, but see no weapon formed against me shall prosper. You better understand that, because who I'm working with is a mighty power. And so I know this. I know I'm going to wake up. And when I do, it's going to be a new day. And I'm going to have forgotten. I'm going to forget everything that has happened to me. But I had to just come on and let you guys know that I've been through a lot. And there's a reason. A lot of you have been inboxing me trying to figure out what's going on, because some of you guys' spirit is real. And I can't hide that. I'm not talking about everything and anything, but this thing is real. Like, this thing is real, and this thing has been happening to me. And so I feel as though it's my duty to just release this story, because it's been my duty on my page to be as transparent as possible. That's my duty. I choose to do that with my followers. Okay? And this is what has happened to me. I've never, ever anticipated any of this to happen. I didn't anticipate none of this behavior to happen. It's whatever it is. But I will say this. God is with me, and God is with you all. And what has happened to me, it is over. It is just so over. Filed divorce, baby, ready to go. Okay? So pray for me tonight. I'm going to surgery in the morning. And I want you guys to understand that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Even when somebody wishes death on you. Even when they hate you to the core. I've done nothing. Nothing to that lady. Nothing to that man. All I did was ask, what's up with my fairy tale wedding? And all that time I was pushing people to your page and talking about buy the book, and I was really for you, and now everybody's against me, and oh, y'all just don't have a clue. You just don't have a clue of what's going on with Mikko. But again, I want you to understand that I made a mistake. At the end of the day, I blame nobody but myself, because I'm from the streets. I should have knew this I should have knew this. I should have saw this coming, but I didn't. I truly didn't. I didn't know. And I just want to let y'all know I couldn't go forward. I couldn't keep going without telling y'all the truth and telling y'all what's happening. This thing is real. And when I say it's real, it is real. I met another side of her that I would never ever want nobody else to meet. But again, certain things, you got to remember, people are human too. I ain't giving no excuse, but shoo, only if you knew. Only if you knew. But tonight I had to give the story. I'm out of here. I'm done with the story. I'm done with the hair school thing. I'm done with all of this. I'm gonna wake up and I'm starting new, like new again. I'm ready to do other things. My daughter graduates. She going to prom. I got other things on my mind. And whatever they got going on, they can keep what's going on. You got what I'm saying? I ain't hurt from the situation, because as you see, Miss Mikko keeps pushing. All right, y'all. I love you. And I just had to shed a little light. You go figure.